Andy, obviously Mariano was very emotional when you and Derek went out to get him. What was that like for you to be a part of that?
It was really cool. I mean, it was a cool moment. You know, we've had so many great moments here, but that was, you know, Joe said he wanted us to do that, and my first thought was, I don't know, that might be a little weird, you know. And then everybody on the bench, all the guys, were like, you got to do it. So glad we did. Just a great moment, and just the emotion, you know, of him and us to be able to be out there and share that with him. It was awfully cool. It's going to be something that obviously I'll never forget.
Ed, in the middle.
In your life, did you ever take a pitcher out of a game?
No, I don't think so. I don't believe I did. I know that there was years here early in my career where when we had it clinched up, Joe would let us be the pitching coaches and stuff like that towards the end. But I don't think I ever went out to the mound in any of that. So this is definitely the first time. Guys said that I looked pretty official when I was calling for the right-hander.
In the middle, John.
Andy, are you comfortable sharing with us what you said to Mo when you embraced? Because that seemed to really put him in an extremely emotional place.
Well, I didn't say anything at first, and I didn't expect for him to be quite so emotional, you know. I mean, he broke down and just gave me a bear hug, and I just bear hugged him back, and I think I was just, you know, I mean, he was really crying, you know. I mean, he was weeping, and I could feel him crying on me, and, you know, I think I was just telling him, man, you've just been so awesome to play, you know, just sharing stuff with him, just, you know, that I've already told him and he knows, and just telling him, you know, that I appreciate him and love him, man, and it's just been an honor to play alongside of him. So, you know, that was what I was trying to say to him.
Sweeney, to your right, Andy.
Andy, the three of you guys have shared over 20 years together, and it looked like you were sharing a very intense personal moment together with 50,000 people around you. I mean, what does that feel like?
Well, that was I don't even know how to explain it because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't, you know, like I said, there was so much emotion running through him, I guess, and I felt like he didn't want to let go, so I just kept hugging him. So I just stayed with it. You know, I was just going to go, I guess, as long as he wanted to stay out there. Like I said, I felt at first when Joe said, you know, he wanted us to do that, I was like, man, I don't know if that's a good idea. And then but that was so cool. It was just so cool, and you know, it was a great moment. Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. That was cool. I mean, it was cool for me. I mean, you know, I had a nice moment again out there tonight for me. You know, with the crowd and cheering my name, and then I wasn't going to go out there because I felt like that I'd already, you know, done, you know, my stuff here or whatever, and then the guys on our bench started saying, you got to go out. And they're like, the Rays aren't going to go out there. And I looked over at their bench, and they were all saying, get out there or we're not going out. Man, it was just great. I mean, I don't need anything else. Just, you know, feel so fortunate to have been able to be a part of just this weekend and then the last few days here and stuff like that. It's been incredible.
Dave. Right back to your right, front row, Andy.
Andy, Mariano said that during what was going on out there, that he was having flashbacks and memories of his career and everything to do with the Yankees. When you went out there, did you have a moment like that, or was it just saluting the fans? You
know, it definitely. I have a lot of time, I think, because I'm sitting there on the bench, you know, and just, you know, in between talking and. Especially after all that, just thinking back about everything. There's no doubt that's been going on. There's no doubt it was going on when I got pulled. I think I told y'all in between, you know, thinking about you blew this game, you hung a slider, you know, to what a run, and just thinking about all we've been through and the championships and the good times and even the bad times. So all that's just kind of flooding through there, And of course, I think I was telling Jeet the other day, we were talking. It's like, man, all you got to do is mention their name, and that's kind of where I feel like I get emotional, So, yeah, it all's going through my head, everything that we've done, we've been through. And it's just been so special, and it's just crazy how fast it went by, So it's been really cool.
Take a couple more, Dave. Right on your right side again, Andy, front row.
Andy, this was a great moment for three players, obviously, but just the way it was conceived and choreographed. Does this moment say anything about your manager?
Just he's special, and he's a great man, I mean, he's. What else can you say? I mean, he's special in every way. He's been a dear friend to me when I played this game, and he was a teammate, and he's been amazing to me as a manager. And you can't say much more than he's just a good man, and love him to death.
Nate, last one to your left.
Andy, the 50,000 people out there, but a lot of whom have watched you since 95, 96, and although they're bummed and you're bummed as well, I'm sure that there's no playoffs here this year. Was it kind of nice to be able to have this? Do you feel like there was closure with the fans here, like you got that chance to say goodbye?
Yeah, there's no doubt, and that was. I was hoping to be able to do that on Sunday, and I was able to, and for me that was incredible and great closure for me. And then this was kind of bonus, and you're right. I mean, bittersweet about, the playoff chances and that being, done. But, I don't think it would have been able to go down like it did tonight if we still were right there and fighting for it. So, in a sense, you're very, happy and fortunate that it happened like that. But we would have definitely preferred going to the playoffs, that's for sure.
All right, quickly, Kevin, because we like you.
Andy, Joe said that being around Mo makes you a better person. How does he make you a better person?
Well, he's just such an encouragement. I mean, for me, he's just he's a Christian brother for me, and accountability. That I feel like that we try to hold each other to, and obviously our faith is the backbone, I think, of our life and how we try to raise our family and our kids. And me and him are extremely close. And when you have people like that around you and in your life, I think they make you better. And I'm definitely always trying to put people like that in my life and to try to be around people like that. So he's had a great impact on me.